How's it going, everybody? Jeff, Phil, Tinker and Techie, Gergman, Da Vinci, how y'all doing? Oh, Lord. It's cutting it close today for this stream. Boy, howdy. Jonathan Rabidoo, how are you? I need a drink. There's not much in the way of options. Guess we're gonna have a Sprite. So, was doing some work today. On the stealth changer. Let me show you. There's a back panel on it now. All the motors are wired. Electronics underneath are pretty much done. I gotta put the power supply in, but I'm gonna do that at the very end. I put this back panel on and then realized that I put the 1mm foam on instead of the 3mm foam. And normally I would say it probably wouldn't be an issue, but with the engraved back panel, the belts are extremely close to this back panel. So I think I'm going to pull them off, put the correct foam tape on this back panel, and you know, do it the right way. Oh, getting some sort of dinging over here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. So I'm just going to pull this foam tape off of here. It's only been on here for a couple hours, so it should come off fairly easy. And then we'll throw the right tape on there. So how's everybody's week going? You did. Mike, how's it going? Everybody say happy birthday to Mike. Turns 21 today. Oh yeah, it always bears repeating. One cannot say happy birthday enough times. You only get one day a year. And you only turn 21 once, isn't that right, Mike? Since we're working on multi-tool head stuff, how's your index going over there, Phil? You print much on there? Alright. Oh, excuse me. So, there we go. We're going to put the foam tape on here. See, all these rolls of foam tape are all in the same thing. I think that's how I got messed up. The unicorns you're printing are nightmare fuel. Why are you printing unicorns? Print something else. Find a file for a good multicolor drop bear or something. Mike, have a good one. Hope you guys have a good dinner. I hope wherever you're going, Sarah rats you out for it being your birthday, and everybody comes and sings to you and embarrasses you. Be really, really embarrassing if you're going to Chuck E. Cheese and that happens. I know a guy once. He's getting married. Bachelor party was supposed to be at Dave and Buster's, but they get there and told him that they didn't have like a record of like their reservations and shit. So they ended up going back across the bridge into Jersey and went to the Chuck E. Cheese's and had dude's bachelor party at Chuck E. Cheese. Probably a really good thing that they didn't book strippers or anything, because that would have been awkward at Chuck E. Cheese. Families are in Chuck E. Cheese and all of a sudden strippers show up. Later, Phil. I made sausage links for breakfast for everybody this morning. No, 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 no. It was a bachelor party that was supposed to be at Dave and Buster's, but things got crossed and they didn't have a record of their reservation somehow, so they went back across the bridge to the Chuck E. Cheese that used to be in Deptford, New Jersey, and went to the Chuck E. Cheese. If it was me, you're already right across the street from a nightclub. You're on the waterfront pier, which has a nightclub in Philadelphia. I would have just gone to one of the nightclubs, but apparently that's just me. How are you doing, Bob? We've been talking about your giant dinosaur quite a bit this week. Yeah, that's fair enough. There's more of a joke than anything, but particularly if you had known this group of guys, there's a reason why they chose to go to Chuck E. Cheese over going to a nightclub. Let's just put it that way. They're not the kind of guys that were ever going to hire any sort of dancers. I imagine that guy's wedding night was his first night looking or touching, either one. Which is, you know, to each their own. But, yeah. All right. So these are the ones for the thinner foam tape. So we're going to put these over on the side. We'll have to find where the ones for the thicker foam tape are. Oh yeah, no, it's all been positive. Everybody loves it. The first person that tells my daughter about it, we are not going to be friends anymore. My youngest daughter loves T-Rexes, loves dinosaurs really, but T-Rex in particular. And if anybody lets her know about that, and I have to go drop $100 to buy filament to print that thing. Not that I don't love it, Bob, but that thing's huge. We need a smaller version of it. No. We're not gonna double the size of it. We need we need it smaller. It's got magnets in it, Jeff. Otherwise, it probably would be a simple just like scale to 50% and go. But with the magnets, that'll be interesting. That would be problematic. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I hate hammerhead T-nuts sometimes. Come on, you little. Linda Frey, how's it going? Oh, that's cute. I have a diner that holds a note for the desk. Nice. No magnets, just use gloop. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Well, I could just who really cares about that, you know? Let's. All right. Let's go see if we can find the clips for the back panel, shall we? What's on it? Rear panel clips. Found them. Hit them with the torch. Get rid of all that white stuff that's on them. Oh yeah, you gotta get one. You gotta hit up LTX, man. LTX Designs. Viper, you got one ordered? Awesome. When your daughter comes to the show, we tell her about the triple size one I make. You better be printing it, bud. Vince, how's it going, bud? Are you coming up next weekend? Yeah, it's next weekend. Not this Saturday and Sunday coming up, but the Saturday and Sunday after. It's like the 15th and 16th. For those that don't know, I do a maker meetup here at the garage every 3 or 4 months. This time we're going to have a competition with the Nerf blasters, and the winner will get a Nerf blaster. Patrick, how's it going? Patrick's close enough to come up too. I don't know if he's feeling up to making a road trip right now, but maybe in the future. These are not right. No, sir, they are not. So I need to print some more of these little clippies, because this is for 3mm. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's probably a little bit of a hike from Florida. I wish you could come up as well, though. Would be fun. We gotta get Bob to come out this way sometime. Servos and animate the T-Rex. That would be fun. Bob, what do you think? We put 3 servos in there, right? And you get the head on a socket and the arms on a socket, right? And you get a little speaker in it, so that it does the line for Meet the Robinsons. It goes, I've got a big head and little arms. It'd be fantastic. Roborex. LTX, are we close to firmware yet? We're getting there. We're making progress. Gonna have to print more of these. Ugh. Means I gotta find the right build plates that I printed stuff on so that the texture on everything matches. But this is the LTX that you are looking for your Lazy Susan. I think it was Lenza Frey that said that they wanted one of these. Yep. Lenza Frey, if you are still here, this is the LTX that you need to speak to about getting yourself a Lazy Susan. Palms, how's it going, sir? All right. So I moved all those panel clips around for no reason. Just got home from an Astros game. Nice. Yeah, yeah. I haven't heard back from Belial. He was contemplating coming next weekend. I haven't heard back from him. Dun 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 dun. We'll see what happens in April. It's in Detroit again this year, right? Yeah, if I have a way to get there and somebody wants to add me to their list of peoples, I will be there. Much easier to see what I'm working on the 55-inch TV. Oh, I bet. Might be easier to see if I switch this around. Just got exiled from the dining room table because I'm having baked beans on toast for breakfast. Well, I'm not gonna say you're wrong for you know, eating baked beans on toast, but I will say they're probably right for exiling you. I had baked beans for dinner last night. Baked beans and barbecue chicken. Oh. Just in time to sit by the pool with the kids. That's how Phil makes sure none of the single moms come and talk to him at the pool. Just explain to Mrs. Maker that it's for her benefit, really, that you eat the beans. $35,000 changes with no... Wow. Number one, that's awesome. Number two, what have you been printing? Just filament swaps? Just so the folks over on Twitch can see. So what, now I must ask, when you say baked beans, What do you put in your baked beans? Give me your baked bean recipe, sir. Dozens of unicorns and other toys for Minnie Maker's birthday party. You know you can put those unicorns all on one like build plate and save yourself a whole bunch of time and waste by printing multiples at the same time, right? You don't have to print them one at a time. There we go. All right. Now I can put this lovely back panel back on. Heinz English recipe straight from the can. Complex recipe involving a bowl and microwave. What? Should be banned from the table, period, for that one. Alright. We need 2 of these for each side. Or 1 for each side, 2 total. Alright. What up, nerd? How you been, man? I am neither qualified teacher, shop teacher, or millwright. I am many things. There's things I am not. All right. This is not the measuring tape I would prefer for this, but it is the measuring tape we have. This needs to go up some. Now it needs to go down. All right. Cody, how's it going? We're gonna have to get you a mill soon. That way you don't lose your touch, sir. I was flicking through YouTube vertical live streams last night. As you do while you're taking a poo. And there's one, people were doing jewelry stuff. Actually, they were doing pearls and shit. And I'm just like, this is such fucking horse shit. So it's just like, as a goldsmith, I have so many questions. And they ignored me. Totally ignored me. Not like, oh, really? What are your questions? Just like, let's not respond to the guy in chat who knows we're fucking frauds. Yeah, no, I don't mean it like, I don't mean it in an insulting way. I just mean, like, I was a goldsmith for that long. If I sat down at the bench now and tried to do what I could do then, I'm sure that if I could still do it, it would take me far longer. I would probably screw something up. I would have forgotten some little bits and stuff. The muscle memory slowly fades. That's all I meant, you know? And you're in a position where it's something that is available on the consumer market. So I would like to see you get one. The Milo 2.0 is up for pre-order. It'd be awesome if they sent you one. You've decided that a Voron is too expensive and challenging for your taste at the moment and decided to build a small CNC router. You're now $1,000 into a 1 meter squared CNC build. You fear you have brain worms. So I did not realize that like Shapeoko made like some big CNC stuff. And
Got it. You want to see one of my outfits I got for school? I'm wearing this on the first day. I look like a mini kid.
oh my God, you do.
So I got a bunch of these types of jeans. I got 2 pairs of Converse. I got white and red. And then I got a True Religion hoodie.
Very nice.
And then I got
Von Dutch.
a Von Dutch shirt. I got a bunch of Von Dutch shirts. And Ed Hardy shirts. And I got an Ed Hardy hoodie. I can't wait. I got so much stuff. I need to show you when you're done with your stream. But
Okay.
this is what I'm going to
That looks nice.
You know what I'm going to wear on the first day? Mommy said not to show Kaden because it would remind him of clothes.
I understand the sentiment where she's coming from, but I think she's wrong. I think you call him, and he would be excited. It's the kind of stuff he likes to wear too.
So you think I should call him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got red ones too.
Nice.
I can't wait to show you.
I like those Converse better than the ones you had before.
Guess what, Daddy? I've been wearing my shoes all through the whole school.
Smalls just got back from school clothes shopping with her grandmother. Zippy saying hi.
I'm going to show you what I've been wearing first day. Hey.
Kegel, what's up, brother? How have you been?
I'll be back.
Kegel, I just want you to know that at this point, it's coming up on a year since your last stream, sir. Think you might be suffering from burnout? Man, it happens. It really does. So, I struggled with it a bit last year. Then I got into doing the blasters, and that made it fun again. And then I built some blasters. Started on the NG, and then like house stuff and surgery and everything. And then it took me a while to get back into it, right? And then I started on this and got a little burnout working on this. So I took a break for a little while. I've got to say, I'm having a ton of fun doing it now, right? Like, sometimes you got to switch things up or take a little break, or, you know, you got to make sure that take care of yourself. You'll be investing in a Shapeoko 5 next year. This started as a E3 CNC conversion that leaned into the scope creep on. Nice. I really want to get a little CNC. John Doe and Compressor have been talking about the E3 CNC quite a bit, and now it makes me really want to get one and do it. I really still want to get a laser. Sold your house, so no streaming or participating in streams. You're building a house. Congratulations. Am I saying you should take a break? I'm saying that if you do not find joy in what you are doing, do something else that you do find joy in. So, you know, if you're getting burned out on designing stuff, or then I don't know, maybe have a little bit of fun printing somebody else's stuff for a little while. There's lots of really cool things out there. If you're getting burned out on doing the 3D printing, then take a break and do some of your video game stuff for a little while. Like, rotate it, keep it fresh, right? It's really, really easy to kind of fall into a bit of a dip when, so you and I are in a similar situation where we're not currently, you know, going to work and doing a 9-to-5 job at the moment for health reasons. And a 9-to-5 job can serve to it eats up a lot of your time, and then you so you can't spend all your time doing one thing, so it's harder to get burned out on your hobbies and interests because you are not putting so much time into it. But you get burned out at work, right? Because you're doing it 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And the same thing happens with your hobbies. If all of a sudden you're doing them 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, you can get burned out on them. So you just gotta find something else to do for a little bit. Doesn't mean don't stream. It doesn't mean don't do the 3D printing. It doesn't mean don't do the design stuff. It means just, you know, maybe throw something else in the mix with it. I am trying to get this project done for next weekend. We bought a $90 3018 on clearance, and it surprised me how capable it was with a couple MGN12. I don't know what a 3018 is. Maker Viking, what's up? Working on your CAD program. Very nice, very nice. Viper says he got burned out on house repairs and dove into the Moab build. And now he's back on house stuff. Yeah, sometimes you just need to step away for a bit. Sometimes it's just a day. Sometimes it's like, you know what, I'm gonna walk away from this today. I'm gonna go to the park. I don't know, whatever it is, right? Or, you know, whatever. All right, so as you can see, back panel's engraved. It's got the circuit board stuff to match the bottom plate, which has gotten rather dirty sitting around. Let's give that a little clean. Panels were done by LTX Designs, cut and engraved. There we go. It's less dusty now. Less dusty. Look how dusty that was. Look at how dusty that was. 3018 is the Ender 3 of CNC, open source and super budget. Nice. Okay. So, how much is one of those, Tanner? Self-changer build's coming along. Getting ready to do like the backpack thing on here. All right, let's see. Fanny pack, that's what they call this thing. All right, before we delve into that, let's clean up some of this stuff so I have some room. While I clean this up, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribe if you haven't, follow over on Twitch. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member, a subscriber on Twitch. Buy some of the cool fun merch that we have up on the merch store. All those awesome ways to help support the channel are options. But if not, just a simple like, maybe share, whatever. Hey there, heathen. Nemesis, what's up? Alright. I need to find some place to put all these tool heads. Don't have a good place. I threw away the box. I threw away the box for them. What's in here? Oh. Bunch of dragster parts. All right. Let's put all of our tool heads in here. There we go. Need to get some UPSs for your printers. I've never done it because I don't know. I've never done it. The cost for that is not cheap, particularly once you start having more than like 1 or 2 printers. Dude, that sucks. I'm pretty fortunate to have fairly stable power. But, yeah. I could definitely understand at that point it would pay for itself reasonably quickly in filament costs for failed prints. Yeah, because generators take a few seconds and printers are not going to tolerate that. All right. Wiki, assembling. Build guides. Anyway. There we go. All right. That's a lot of UPSs there, man. That is a lot. All right, let's. This looks like the right thing. All right. Whole home battery backup. Yeah. Michigan, we're neighbors. We're neighbors. All right. Guess I'm gonna need the torch again. Yeah, da-da. I don't know if that looks better or worse. Um, oh, now we're going to install 2 more. Wait. For optional Wago bracket. need magnets. We need glue. Which isn't over there. Where is it? There it is. For some reason, I have a bunch of 80s rock songs stuck in my head today. All right, magnets installed. Six by 3. Yeah, I had that one. I was saying that one the other day for reasons. Listen, Phil, don't be on here looking for other people that have foot fetishes too, okay? Start a channel on your own Discord for foot fetish stuff, okay? I didn't know about the feet thing. I did know about the cat thing. What is it with 3D printer people and cats? Listen, Phil, you don't have to be ashamed. Just, you know. I'm not judging anybody for liking, you know, dogs, but cat. I don't know. I had cats before. They were just always strange to me. Install the distribution board using 3x6 button head cap screws. Alright, so we're looking for the base kit. Alright. I get so excited as this box gets emptier and emptier of all the parts that go in this thing. Oh yeah, I've had both cats and dogs. I don't care. I just think it's funny that so many people prefer cats to dogs in 3D printing community. What's dangerous, Phil? Having a generator? That's all right, Maker Viking. Give it another year or so, and the AI-powered robot cats and dogs will arrive at your local toy store, I'm sure. You have 2 German Shepherds and 1 very scared cat. Oh, Christ. My entire workshop, right, of 20,000 sterling engines. Fuck. I don't know if I have. No, I don't think that. That. Anybody know what the buck converter stuff is on that's talking about over here? Maker Viking, is that U1 still running strong? Yeah, apparently Bob is scaling up his porch T-Rex to 3 times scale for some reason. Let's see. There's one vault. Don't think I need the Wagos. That board's in there for now. All right. Where'd I put that glue? There it is. Sorry, deleting spam. All right, let's install more magnets. Working on building your mother an apartment place as well. Ooh, yeah. I see that being quite the headache. And planning and permitting side of that anyway. Alright. There's that. Uh, yeah, 8-foot tall one with electronics and servos as well. You don't have building permits? Nice, it's always handy. Makes things smoother. Yeah. You gotta have the arms move. Like I said, you gotta do the, I've got a big head and little arms thing. You gotta get a speaker in there. You can put a Raspberry Pi in there with like AI face detection and have it chase cats. Think of the possibilities. Put it on your porch and it just chases away all the neighborhood stray cats. Luke, how's it going, sir? Install logo insert. There isn't one for this. Apply 1mm foam tape. There. Let's see. put death racers on each foot, yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah, would recommend making a smaller version of that. Retro Maker TV, how's it going? All right, so how in actual all right. Unlock our back panel. And then that slides down on. What size screws did that need? 3x10 socket heads. Show you guys what we got going on over here. Alright, so this is where all of our different umbilicals and PTFE tube are going to go in. M3x10s. It's incredibly hot out here. Later, Jeff. Enjoy your breakfast. Need some M5. T-nuts. Two. Nemesis, there's no plan for that. I've got the sex ball thing installed in there. There's tap on the tool heads, right? But if there's something that I don't know about or a good way to even do it, feel free to reach out and let me know. Jim, how's it going? All right. So we need some heat sets. Fucking hurts. Um, Okay. 3x16s. VHB to the rear and base. Okay. Is this thing seriously going to be taped onto the back of here? All right, so Caleb, how's it going? Hopefully once you get home tonight, be able to finish the Core 1 Plus, start on the Mammoth in a couple days. Nice. It's all right. I don't dial 911 or HR. Okay. Hi, what's up? John Doe, how are ya? Captain Kearns rating in. How's everybody doing? Cap, what'd your total make it to this evening for stand-up builders? Jake, how's it going? So for those that don't know, Cap's going to be streaming every day for 6 hours, I think he said, raising money for cancer research. Holy shit, my guy. Blew that $250 benchmark that you want out of the water, huh? That's awesome. Thank you everybody that donated for that. We will be doing fundraising for it on Friday's episode of the Makers Making podcast. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see. I don't have one of those. ECAS bridge. I don't have one. Alright, and I also do not have a crap ton of ECAS fittings. I need screw-in fittings. Plus they're in here. There's not. Alright, so we need some stuffs and things. Brad, how's it going? Not much.
Okay.
Why? What's up?
I just need to talk to you. But it's you can wait.
Okay.
Love you.
Alright, so we need like the screw-in ECAS fittings for here, regular ECAS fittings for back here. I need to print some bridge ramp that somehow I missed. Well, ECAS fittings, I'll have to sit down and find what ones the threaded ones are. Yeah, I'm doing all right. You're wounded from a ricochet. Moves. I was moving faster than I could get out of it. I'm now using face shield just to make sure. Yeah. But here's where we're at, where we've got part of the fanny pack stuff installed. There's a piece that comes out here for the screws on here that all your PTFE tube come into, apparently. And then so that takes 10 ECAS fittings. And then the front here needs 5 of the screw-in type. Yeah, for those that don't know, Jake won the 31K giveaway that we had recently, and he just got, I got it built because I had to wait. I didn't know whether the person that would win it would want it built or would want to build it themselves, and if they wanted it built, what version they would want. The bigger one. There's a small one and a bigger one, and it's the bigger thread size. Jeff, what are you asking forgiveness for? What are you trying to buy here? Lisa, how's it going? I don't know. I don't know what the thread size is on that, honestly. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I've got one here. Oh, no. No, it is, I don't need ones that are threaded. That's where the whatchamacallit thread into. Which, I just need the regular ECAS fittings. The press-in ones. I don't need the threaded ones. Sorry, that's where the P&G gland thing goes in. I'm an idiot. 6 tool head kit, huh? You gotta do a stealth changer on your 2.4? Jeff, whatever you think you need, double it. I think it's gotta be the metal ones. But I've not seen the plastic ones, so I don't know for sure. I will say though, this thing is coming together nice. Love it. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Yours is 5 head, but on 300. This is on a 350. Looks like you gotta probably fit. I don't know if you could have made 7 on there or not. No, probably not. Maybe. No. I think 6 would have probably been the most you could fit on there. So I got some parts I need to get printed. Whether or not I'll get those started tonight or tomorrow morning, I don't know. I don't know. But it is 8 o'clock. I have been working on this all day. We're going to go ahead and end it here. And who is streaming? Anybody streaming that I know? These are all gamers. Pezlis is streaming, so I'm going to kick the Twitch streamers over to Pezlis, and no, I'm not. Can't. Why is it not letting me do this? Won't let me do it. Who else can I read? Yeah, I don't really have anybody else. I don't know what the heck. Okay. There we go. It's getting that ready. Everybody have a great evening. We will talk to you later. Bye.
We are $80 away from cracking open our